Welcome to Puy Vidal, a 13th century chateau nestled in the heart of the Charente. Join my mother, my father, my sister, my fiancé, and I, an American family, as we move from New York City to California to the southwest of France. This is Dreaming of a Chateau.
Gaetan is here today, our architect, checking out on the asbestos and height of the East Wing.
So they're gonna look into making their roofs up, insulated, but a nice arched, sloped roof inside, which will give the ceiling a lot more height. It'll be really nice.
So we have two fellows who look like they really know what they're doing. They're coming from a contractor that works on masonry, walls, insulation, floors. They're doing an inspection, a deep inspection of the East Wing to figure out what the cost will be, what the difficulties will be. They opened up a hole, a person-sized hole in the ceiling of the top floor so they could look at the joists and the construction. And they drilled two holes, one between the ground floor and the first floor, so they could measure the height of the floor roof combination. Of course, got 24 centimeters, which seems rather thick to me. And then drilled a hole in the wall downstairs just to verify what we kind of already knew, that there was no insulation. That's all important for them to estimate the cost and the time that it'll take to do this. But it's really great. There's the sort of project manager who knows a lot. And then there's the mason, who's incredibly strong, also knows a lot. He brought a massive impact drill to drill through the floor, and I had brought out the brooms and the dustpan in order to clean up after them, but they beat me to it. So.
That's beautiful.
What did you just find?
It's a vanity. We discover things 2 years after we move.
Cool.
Look at this.
This is for haunting the chateau, girls. You should go to the bedroom.
Oh, it's beautiful.
How do you look this up?
Right? I don't know. There must be something that you could. Yeah, well, they don't open.
So where was this? In the West Wing Salon, huh?
What do you think?
Oh my god, I have no idea. This is so pretty.
I know. I
This is
opened it.
a great little makeup. Yeah, I think all this stuff can actually leave.
Actually, I think. Can you move that?
Wow, look what Mama did all by herself. I'm impressed.
That's what happens when I go to Paris and tour people.
Yeah.
She comes back with energy.
The
All right.
city energy.
We're going to set her up with the big ponceuse,
Yep.
and we're going to tackle on the impossible. Not impossible.
The possible.
The possible.
Probable.
We're gonna-
The thinkable.
We're going
Also,
to
look,
tackle this
there's
thing
a
Julia's been wanting to do for...
hook up there, there's a sconce hook up there, there's a sconce hook there, and there.
Yeah.
If we could get all four on, we would be able to really light the room.
So what's the purpose
We
of
don't know
this?
where to put them.
We're doing the floor. We're refinishing this floor. I would really, I think it would be wonderful if we could just do the inside, leave this the way it is, or something to that, and make this one lighter. So we could just do lighter and this be the darker one.
No, you're not gonna be able to sand those. You just sand everything.
Yeah.
Do it by hand if you want. 3 weeks until our Impressionism workshop, and we have an absolute disaster in 2 parts of the house. Up here in the central wing, we are still cleaning out a bunch of paints and scaffolding and stuff, and then also the entire West Wing, since we're sanding, we're reorganizing, we're waiting for a pro dishwasher to arrive. The problem is if we don't do it now, we won't get to it all season, and we have 6 workshops. So it's really crucial that we do the deep stuff, big organization and installations now. And we've been pushing all winter to get this done. And nevertheless, we're still 3 weeks away waiting for some big pieces. But mostly the mess looks worse than it really is because it's just a lot of things out of place, but the big foundation is mostly in. And we're very lucky to have Carolina's parents visiting. Maybe less lucky for them because they're having to work and see us in a kind of chaos mode. But we're very happy that they're here, kind of giving us this last boost of moral and physical support. And we'll try to give them a nice weekend and show them the region a little bit. But on the weekdays, we're all working all over the place. Carolina's dad is currently doing big detailing on our car since he started his career as an airplane mechanic in the Colombian Army, or the Colombian Air Force. So he's bringing all of that energy and enthusiasm to our Peugeot. And then I think Caroline has a bunch of other projects up her sleeve for him. Trying to make the best of what we got here and cover these like awful areas. That looks way better.
I think so. The wallpaper completely peeled off, and we had a guest that helped it along.
Yeah.
So we couldn't save the wallpaper and like glue it back on, so I had to scrape everything off.
Looks a lot better.
And I'm trying to paint it to match.
And if you could paint like this little patch.
Yeah, and there's over there.
And then that patch. Yeah, it'll look a lot better. You paint that white, or is it too high?
No. I'm gonna paint all the stuff. So the
that'll be much cleaner.
The ceiling paint was also peeling, so I scraped that.
Might be nice to just like paint this color up to the ceiling, but that's like a lot of trim. Just so like the hallway will look taller.
It would look better. I wonder why they didn't.
I think they left room to put some sort of like wallpaper border. And then never did it or something. I don't know.
Interesting.
This hallway looks so good to me, like when we ripped up the carpet and stained it, and now I'm like back in here being like, it's awful. How do we make this better? It doesn't help that it's been like filthy and dusty for weeks. Disaster. But this is looking nice in here.
The tower is so pretty now.
It's so pretty. Show you with the lights on. It's really cute.
And then it looks old, but I didn't do the ceiling like I said I did. I did something else.
Okay.
So it's over there.
Okay.
But I did all of the walls this new caramel color.
So much better.
Like, look at, can you tell on camera? This is
Wow, that's very nice.
wallpaper.
Penelope came and cleaned up a lot of the old crusty wallpaper that was kind of there.
Yeah, the only real difference is that this has a sheen and this doesn't. But like right there you can see I had to go over the wallpaper a little bit here. And it's just not shining. But yeah, like for the first few days of someone staying here, they wouldn't notice that a little section of the hallway doesn't shine.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. Here's my papa on a weekend, going strong. Hello, papa. What are you helping me do today? A lot, yes. This is where I get my intensity from.
My parents decided to visit us for my mother's birthday, which is April 30th. And this ended up putting their trip just 3 weeks before the start of our first workshop. Initially, Julie and I were a little stressed out at the idea of having them come right before the workshop. Mostly because it's a chaotic time around the chateau, everything's a mess. But we were deeply touched when they arrived that really they were here to just help us prepare for the season. They knew how much work we had, and they were so excited to give us a hand and help us out around the chateau.
Wow. Carolina and her papa have just hung the most beautiful chandelier. Look at that. This thing was really high up and really hard to figure out how to even just get it up there, much less adhere it to the beam. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Good job. I love it. I love it.
No, just put it up, and now we're gonna try to find another one
Yeah.
of the same kind.
Something to match over here to replace this beauty. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Thank you.
God. ¿Qué está pasando aquí?
It's my mom's birthday.
Oh
and,
my God.
my
Is this
dad
what
is
happens
making-
on birthdays?
No, I wish. But my dad's making the traditional Colombian buñuelo, which is a little bread, a cheesy bread. And he always usually does this for us for Christmas, but he's doing it for my mom's birthday today, April 30th.
Wow.
Whoa!
Cheesy.
Extra cheesy.
C'est vraiment fromage.
Oh my God, Papa,
We could.
these are delicious.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They're normally not this cheesy, but
Really?
we're using.
Sounds
So I
amazing.
do the whole thing easy.
Oh, thank you, Papa. Buñuelos.
¿Puedo probar?
Yeah. I think I hope these go this way.
Oh, yum.
It is. It's a good.
You got a cheesy one.
Wow.
This is Mama inaugurating the new art studio, doing a little painty project. Yeah.
I really do feel like it could be a studio. Like I
Yeah.
used to do in the house. The Soledad.
Don't you feel safe out here? Like,
yeah.
because it's all enclosed from the road and it just faces
I
the.
loved working at night by myself.
Yeah. And then we're often late in the office, so we're really close. And then when we're in our apartment, we'll be really close too. So who's visiting?
We have a little stray cat who's been visiting us for the last 5 days, 6 days. And his
This one.
Lisa, he had an enormous matted hair that looked like a tumor. It looked like a tumor like 5 days ago. And we chopped it up, and he's been coming around, and he didn't have any signs of ownership. So we're starting to feed him, and we're gonna take him to the vet one of these days.
We're trying to figure out if he has a home. But he's so sweet and domesticated. He's definitely, at some point, had a home.
I'm gonna leave this bag of food out here.
Oh, okay.
This is for him.
This is his new food.
This is his food.
Might be a her. We haven't really
her.
ascertained.
So here you go. I have to get him a little bowl or her of water. Oh boy, you have to keep all your little nuggets on the table.
He came back, baby.
Yeah, he did?
He followed you, right? And then I heard him meowing. He just meows when he's lost. But what's so weird is that, like, where is he in the day? He comes every day at 10. Exactly at 10. He's very punctual.
It's wonderful. Much more functional than we are.
Yeah, I'm like, how does he know it's 10?
Hey, slow down, baby boy.
I have just reached the end of like a 4-day journey of basically slowly through like individual choices, we've created a back kitchen. the last choice is putting a professional 2-minute cycle dishwasher, and it's back there.
90 seconds.
And so we're kind of using the former owner's like layout because that's all we can do until we renovate. So this is like the main kitchen, and then now we have a back kitchen, and that's so we've put in a really nice sink, a professional ice machine, and now a professional dishwasher, which means that we can serve food and clean food all back there. So now we've created, thanks to Papa's brilliant idea, a dining room at the very end of the wing. So this is part like survival to get through now, but part testing for future functionalities, because we thought, maybe it'd be nice to have our main dining room at the end. So instead of our main dining room, we're doing a breakfast lunch dining room down there, and then we get to wash everything in this new back kitchen. And this kitchen that you see right here is only really for dinner, as far as washing and serving. But the cook is gonna cook here all the time. But I've had to separate every single item of service, like cutlery and plates and napkins and
she's been at it for the last 3 days.
And then I've also had to devote all our spode to the guest area and not have it mixed anymore. So then I had to go hunting around the house for random services that we purchased. So now I've decided that this cool modern blue and white service from Leclerc is going to be our personal service, plus this beautiful West Wing service that Carolina and I bought for our apartment. And for now, just because we have it, this is what's going to be our kind of staff
Explain
plates.
what Leclerc is.
Leclerc is a magnificent combination of Walmart, Target, Costco, Home Depot, and kind of like Sprouts, like something healthy and delicious. Hi, baby.
Hey, babe.
What happened today?
So my parents left this morning. It's like the 6:36 train to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. They're heading out to their next leg of their vacation journey. They're heading to Turkey, and after Turkey, they head to Spain. And I'm a little sad. It's sad to see them go, but they spend a really good, solid 7 days with us. Was it 7 days? And God, they were incredibly helpful. They just took on all the work that we have around the chateau, and our families are meeting for the first time, truly for the first time. My parents met Maruca, your mom, about 5 years ago, I think, and they hadn't met Roberto
really?
5
years
ago. Yeah. And I was really praying that they could just come together and really gel and communicate and get along, and it was more than I expected.
I think they did.
And yeah, so now it's 17 days till the workshop. 16 days.
Oh God.
We are in crunch mode as usual. We have a lot of outstanding projects. We have the West Wing Salon that we're redoing right now. We have our cleaning staff and friends who are coming in to help us clean up. And there was just a mess everywhere. As is, our kind of modus operandi here 2 weeks before the workshop. So we're excited. We're getting all of the works done. We're a little nervous. We're hoping we can get everything done. But we are going to start tackling the works in overtime starting today. So how are you feeling?
I don't know.
I don't know. Nervous? We're all a little nervous. We're a little stressed. We're going to have a good cup of coffee. My parents brought us our favorites sometimes. We're going to clean out the coffee. We're going to make ourselves a good espresso and start the day with some jet fuel.
We were up early. We were up at 5 to go to the train. So now we're trying to...
Yeah.
goodness, here's the reveal. It's looking really nice.
I think this is what it looks, Julia, this is what it's gonna look like.
What do you think? It's beautiful.
Oh my God, what a
Giving
change.
me life. So pretty. My mom's like really hankering to paint the basement.
I know she is.
I'm like, Mama, we used to show her the list of the 31 other things we had to do.
Wow, it looks beautiful, baby. Beautiful. Wait till we put the chandeliers, the sconces.
I know. They're really cool, right? On those.
They're beautiful.
Like, right there.
And here,
Yeah.
you can see what it looks like.
Wow. It looks amazing, Emma.
Success. Wasn't
It looks
mine
amazing.
doing.
But you were super pro this
I'm
idea.
super pro of taking all the furniture out of all of the rooms in the chateau and seeing what the space is asking for.
Yeah.
For one, I'm more of a minimalist. I'm more of the minimalist. I think Penelope and I are in the family. So I like to just take stuff out of the chateau, put it out, and just observe the room. And now we have the idea this room can be a ballroom, our little yoga mat, morning yoga room. We're gonna make it the breakfast room, I think, perhaps a dining room in the future. So it just opens up a enormous amount of possibilities when there's furniture that's been removed. And we added these sconces. This is all took like what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna check out whatever work Maruka and Julia have been doing. I think they've been staging the West Wing.
Stage.
Very nice. Ooh, it's coming together. There's a woman in the cafe in the back with a hat. She thinks she's incognito, but we see her. Oh, it's so
Do you
cute.
feel it?
Tell me about this room.
This is Marie Antoinette Goes to Tea room. See,
Oh.
like, it's like the palm court in the plaza, and you come in here and you have like your own tables, but the palm, like we're gonna get a big fat vase and a huge palm, and then use these in the rooms. Then it feels like you can eat here and you're like psychically separated from each other.
Lovely.
And we are annoyed by my dad's bookcases because he loves them and doesn't want them to go anywhere, but they're like very living room, so we turned it into a porcelain cabinet.
Good job.
And we lined the bottom with blue so it would be a bit more happy, because this whole corner is feeling very like, I'm a living room. And we're like, this is a breakfast room.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is what you guys have been up to today, huh?
Yeah, so we sucked out all the books because they were just making this whole place feel like a living room. And look, this beautiful like ballroom from the 18th century, we want to go here.
Okay.
If we can get some drilling assistance.
Okay, well, gotta call your handyman.
Yeah. My sexy handyman who hangs things for me.
Did you see today's gardener?
Yeah, I like her. She's our rebellious protector.
Well, we have two gardeners today.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Carolina.
Yeah, we're taking care of the lawns. Here's Wendy. Wendy was on tomato duty this morning.
Yes, he was.
Troubadour has been on just hurting everyone duty all day and sleeping.
Oh, wow.
Wow, it just jazzed up the room.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty! Mama, the back being upholstered makes it really cozy. Should sit in it.
Wow, this is too fancy.
Whoa, it looks fancy.
Oh my God, the material's
It's
beautiful.
really nice. It looks really elegant. It's like nice.
We don't have chairs like
This
this.
is why we sometimes need to buy new things, because old things are never comfortable.
Yeah, that's true.
Never. Including tables. Like they're always rickety, no matter how much times we repair it. Whoa, it looks fancy.
She butt dialed someone.
T-minus 1 week to the workshop. We're all working overtime.
We have more than a week.
Oh, looks
one day.
amazing.
I know. So I was just pressure washing the cushions.
Whoa, this is what Gante keeps telling us to do.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's my idea. It's my cousin's idea. No, Carolina was adjusting the nozzle, and she was like, "Wow, this really cleans them." So I really want to just pressure wash it all because it looks so much better.
Wow.
I mean, just look over here as I wash this area.
I mean, there's dirt here, but there's also...
Well, here. Probably
Whoa.
here. I could get into the really nooks and crannies, but that's going to damage the stone too much.
That looks really nice.
But look just here. It looks so much better. It's mainly the moss that looks so black when it's wet.
Yeah, the moss is super icky.
Yeah,
And
then-
we've been meaning to do this for a long time. We even have a product that's anti-moss that we're supposed to put on.
But we can put it on once it's
Like
clean.
now.
Yeah.
It needs to dry and then you put it on.
That'll be great. We can do it
You like
tomorrow.
spray it.
Yeah.
Here we have Penelope working late night, pulling an all-nighter to clean. Wow. The dirt of 1,000 years. For the last couple of days, we've had a tiny little creature pay a visit to Puy Vidal. And it's this, he looks so angry and mean. But he's actually, or she is such a sweetie.
He's like happy.
Hi, buddy.
We just found out he's a girl, and her name is Tattoo. We were right with Tigger. Maybe that's why we came
very
to Tigger.
close with Tigger.
We intuited a T.
Hey, baby boy. Really sad to
And she
lose you.
lives like 20 minutes
minutes
away. I don't think she's coming every day 20 minutes.
No
And that's 20
way.
minutes by car, right? Yeah, that's maybe she'll go like this.
Take your story up. She missed out.
Tigger has a home.
Tigger has a home, and really, it's her name is Tattoo.
She doesn't seem to recognize her name though.
No.
She would.
So maybe the T is maybe.
We're a little devastated. I don't want to cry, but it's okay. You have a home, baby girl.
So Tigger or Tattoo, fortunately in France, I mean, sometimes animals get microchipped here, but often when they're from breeders, they have little tattoos in their ear. So after a few days of caring for her every day and her visiting us every night around 10 p.m., we noticed that she had a tattoo. And we talked to Corrine, our friend who loves animals and loves rescuing cats. And she said, oh, if you take her to the vet will instantly look up the tattoo number and find if she has a home. And then we kept her all night. And she was so scared she jumped up into the rafters of the studio. So the next morning when we had a vet appointment, we spent I think an hour trying to catch her from the rafters, and she did not want to come down. She was feeling very scared and defensive, justifiably. We managed to lure her down on ladders, and then we got her into a carrier, got her to our normal vet, and the moment we brought her in, they looked up her ear number and they found out she has a home. And he got on the phone and called the owner, and he came back into the room and he said the owner is crying. She's so happy. Tattoo has been missing for 2 years. She ran away and just disappeared, and they just thought she was dead. And she's overjoyed. She's coming right now to pick her up. And he said, oh, do you want to leave her your number so she can thank you? And we said, absolutely not. We're staying. We want to meet Tattoo's mother so we can make sure she's going to a good home. And so we sat in the waiting room for, it was like 45 minutes, and we were just crushed because we had fallen in love with Tattoo.
her Tigger. And she was just so sweet, and she would snuggle with me every night, and she was just so loving. And of course we were happy she was going back home, but our hearts were breaking that she had been homeless and hungry and cold for 2 years. So yeah, we waited and waited, and we were trying to wrestle with the fact that we loved her and kind of wanted to keep her. And then her mom came in, and she actually had a little girl with her, and they were just the most lovely French family ever. And they came in and just started bawling when they saw Tigger. And of course, it's just like the most perfect moment of all time that they were like, you have no idea how devastating it was to lose her. She said they actually had Tigger's mother and sister at home, and they had really missed her when she disappeared. And she said, oh, she disappeared this one night during a snowstorm, and my parents were watching her, and I think they drove home, and they live here in Saint-Projet in our neighborhood. She's like, she must have gotten in their car somehow, driven all the way to Saint-Projet, gotten out, then it's a snowstorm, and just disappeared and was lost for 2 years. And we're like, oh, of course, that's why she ends up coming to the Chateau gardens and living here. And that means she's been here since we moved here. So it was pretty devastating to realize that, and amazing that kind of through a fluke, we noticed her fur and we started connecting with her, and then we decided to take her to the vet. So we were heartbroken all day, even though it was a very happy story, but it's made us realize that if we see cats around, we're gonna make sure that they actually look like they have a home and a collar. They could be homeless and lost. And we think about Tigger almost every day, and we hope she's very happy back at home.
What do we have here?
A beautiful, authentic 18th century chest of drawers that we bought for one of the 12 suite rooms. And we just got a second one that's painted green, but it's like the same style and shape, and it's also 18th century. So we're starting to invest in like real furniture for the bedrooms, because when we first got here, we just sort of used whatever was there. We didn't think too much about guests like folding clothes or hanging clothes. But when we have guest stays for a week, people do like to like unpack and use stuff. And it's just beautiful. So it's really nice to finally give the rooms beautiful objects and beds and things.
This is going where again?
The toile room.
The toile room, beautiful.
I think it's a different one than I saw.
You'll recognize the drawers.
We'll put it up there.
It's beautiful. Look at this. Isn't this little nautical?
So pretty, yeah.
Totally
It's
looks like a
beautiful.
compass.
So she came down 500, which is really nice.
Are we ready to go up?
That tray that like carries it from the top.
Okay. And birthday dinner is brought
Mama
to you by
birthday dinner.
Penelope tonight.
Yes, apparently I'm the birthday chef in
You're the
general.
chef.
Yeah, she actually made my mom's birthday meal, and now she's making her mom's birthday meal.
She's the best chef. Yeah.
Wendell, are you upset?
You upset,
No,
Wendell?
she's saying his mommy is the best.
Oh, he's
chef.
agreeing that his mommy's the best. Good job, Wendy. You get extra food tonight.
Because I give him salmon skins.
All right, send them off.
Wow.
Okay. It's one special lady's birthday tonight.
So you can see the fire.
It's so beautiful. I love it.
Four days before the workshop, and we're moving fridges.
Fridges, here we go. Come on. Will it fit? Yay!
Actually, the other one might have been too tall.
Nice. So we made the better call. So we've decided to take the spode room and make it a private area for us during this retreat season.
Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Let's angle it. Okay, yeah. The angle. Okay, that's not too bad.
That's great. Look how nice that is.
Yeah. That is nice.
So we decided to keep the spode room this year
And then we'll get a
for
smaller
us.
buffet thing.
Kind of close it off to the guests so that we can have our little sit-down area.
And last year, the guests used to come here and get coffee, and then it would be kind of small, and everyone would be having conversations like right here, and it'd get kind of crowded, and there wasn't enough flow.
Yeah. It's the final countdown. Everyone's freaking out a little bit. We're hiding it. Yeah, that's actually us right there. That look.
Who put my... What's his face?
There, yeah. We all get on each other's nerves quite often. That's what you don't see on camera. But for example, this commode was over to the left 3 inches and Julia freaked out.
What? Okay.
Or
2 seconds ago.
Or 2 seconds ago, yeah. But that's okay. Mama, what is
Because I had literally just moved it.
Yeah, so I was at that.
Those are
Everyone
the
disagrees.
those are the joys of
I didn't!
you did it, you fixed it?
Look, it's been off forever. Look,
Oh, magnifique.
ta-da! It's like the new one.
So Peter gets here on Thursday. And
Yes.
today's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday evening. It's 8:15. We're trying to say before we go to bed tonight, we'll be done with the Chateau interior.
We want to be picture ready, which
so
in
that we can then do the studio and the schedule and the staffing for Wednesday and Thursday and Friday.
it's looking like we'll have to work to 2 a.m. to get that done, but we'll
Let's do
see.
it. Because
We'll see.
honestly, it's impossible to work when all our staff are here because they need management, just like anyone needs management, and then we can't actually focus on our
Our tasks.
Where is it? Careful.
And here is our
The
curtain lady.
It's a little.
Let me see. I should stop recording to help you
I
find
think,
this thing.
down the faucet. Hi, baby.
Hi, babe.
How are you?
Not in proper attire for such a fancy establishment.
But you still look like you've dropped 10 pounds in the last day.
I wish.
Which is always what happens during workshops. Then we just gain it back in a consolation eating afterwards.
It's called French baguettes, French wine,
Right now,
French stressors.
we're gonna have a delicious meal with Marie Josephine and Amy, our new server and sous chef.
We're so excited this year because we're upping our staff game, and although it requires a lot more management, we have some wonderful people on the team, like Amy.
Woo! We're so excited. Ah bon? Très bien. Très bien. She is so great.
Amy is a perfect find. She is half English, half French. Or no, full English.
Full English,
born
full
in
French.
Full French. One of those combinations, but she speaks English and she speaks perfect French, and she's translating between all of us, and she's young and full of energy, and we really, really are excited to have her.
Yeah, yeah. This is our new piano. Not our new piano, our new location for the piano, and this is a beautiful console we just bought. I actually think it should come out here, really. This is our double consoles that we have.
So where should these go?
The palms. One needs to be in the dining room, so we need one anyway.
Could you help me? Do we need all of these water dispensers right here?
No.
Okay, let's take them where they're going.
Okay.
I showed Corinne this, and she was like, "Oh, this is so pretty. I love it here."
She did?
Yeah, and she loved the passageway as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I love the tapestry, and it's like not that fancy.
I know. Remember we saw it and I go,
Yeah.
this will be good for something.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, everything we've ever bought has helped us in some way.
Oh my God, I'm gonna steal this.
Oh.
But
we're getting curtains here, then we're going to be in a world of pain.
When?
They're coming.
When?
They're golden.
When?
Like, I don't know, in a few weeks.
Okay, then I'll put it back just for this thing.
Okay, fine.
I have something for the other room.
Okay, fine. Oh, let's see your hallway.
Yeah. It doesn't shine in the fit photos as well as it does in the...
Oh, we need a toilette sign.
Oh, right.
I think we should just nail it with a hammer.
I think so too.
The pièce de résistance in here is this. Beautiful.
It looks so pretty in real life. And I love...
Super cute. So this is how this tower connects to their bathroom. Lovely. Which furniture? Yeah, doesn't it actually look really good? I think it looks better than it did before in the Grand Salon.
I think we need a bigger one for the Grand Salon.
Yeah, maybe. Did I put the water in the... Yeah, I did.
Yeah, the water was already there.
Yeah, I just put the cups. Okay. Now Penelope says she has something for me. I'm gonna go see her. What do you think about this rug? I think it's too much green now.
No. Sit down there. Just sit there.
You know what would help if the bed cover was a pink color? Because it's just like, now there's like a lot of green.
I love it though. But these are very nicely balanced.
We're gonna put a sconce up there later after this one.
But I sat here and I went, this room is great.
Is there a cover that's pink?
It has never been.
No, because it's never been its own room.
Right. It's always like a side thing.
I also wanted to make the room look really small. Hi.
So I just got all the snacks
Nice.
and shower caddies and umbrellas. What else am I supposed to buy? Canvases! I got so many canvases.
Good job. Peter wanted everyone to have like a larger format because he's an impressionist paint on larger canvases.
Yeah. I'm so proud of myself because I didn't have enough of the size we wanted that I went and asked them if I could have more and if they could go in the back and check.
Did they?
They looked on their phone and they're like, no, when do you need it by? I'm like, now. And then they're like, no, 10 days? I'm like, no, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah.
You leveled up a lot today.
Did. He started speaking to me in English at the end, but I continued in French.
Nice.
My terrible French.
Nice.
I've been having to ask questions. The other day I went to Le Roi Merlin and I had to go into the area that you drive through.
Oh, that's scary. I hate that area.
You have to pick up stuff that's like cement and all these things. And I walked in and they asked me what, and I just looked around and I saw that there were other people, so they weren't going to throw me out. I kind of walked in and it was like, bonjour, bonjour. And then I walked around and then I finally found it. And then I looked at my app and I went to the woman. I said, how do I buy those tiles and pay for it and get them to my car? She goes, oh, you drive in and then you go and put them in your car and then you drive all around and you check out here. Then she goes to the back and scans them.
Careful with this stuff.
Yeah. Every time there's a retreat, I feel like much better in my French because I have to do a lot more things. And it's just for me, I just like go to Leclerc and buy my little stuff and then leave.
Yeah, you're like fueled with necessity.
Yes, it's amazing.
Should I follow you?
2, 1.
3 times.
3 times, Amy! You'll get better at that too.
It gets easier. I had a hard time because like if you pull it the right way, it like dings twice.
Yeah, it does. Well,
oh, we have a new bell ringer. This is amazing. Okay.
We have a good, charming team. We can make
They're
it
so
work.
cute, baby. Amy's so cute. She presents so confidently. That's all you need to be
And you're
successful.
not flustered. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, it looks surreal.